Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's show is called Churches Are Hot Real Estate Properties Now. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. There's a lot of real estate on the market now because high interest rates are making them difficult to sell. In fact, most real estate is difficult to sell now because of the high rates and all the other factors that are impacting the economy. And the level of fear and apprehension in the market now, the real estate market, is climbing because of all of this. So a lot of experts and insiders and major players are looking for ways to circumvent the real estate challenges and landmines that are out there now making things worse. Like high interest rates, for example. They're all passing on commercial property because skyscrapers are essentially big financial caskets now. If you put your money into a skyscraper now, it will essentially get buried in the ground just like a casket and you will never see it again. What about residential properties? Places like homes and condos? Well, now all sorts of serious money is sitting on the sidelines and just watching the market. But they're not really doing anything because all the smart money knows that the market is beginning its long ride downward. Its collapse is just starting, and when it gains speed, then a lot of money will be lost. People don't know exactly how long it'll take, but it will take some time to hit bottom. And unfortunately, despite all the AI and algorithms and all these self-proclaimed experts on cable TV out there, all claiming to know exactly what's going on in the real estate market, in reality, none of them know. They're all clueless. They pretend to know, but they do not. So, are there any secret niches in the real estate market? Are there any categories that are underplayed or underexploited at this time? Well, it turns out there are. What is it? It's religious buildings or churches or religious facilities, as they are called. As it turns out, there are a number of websites and services out there that'll help you find and purchase a church or a religious facility right now. So why is that? Why would anybody want to buy a church, you ask? Well, there are a number of interesting reasons. First of all, you can go to LoopNet, a website called LoopNet, or some of the other real estate websites, and you could do a search for churches or religious facilities. Then you'll see all the churches for sale all around the country. So why would you do that? Well, first of all, because churches are providing some investors with some really interesting benefits and financial advantages. For example, there are investors now who look for churches that are on property that can be zoned multi-use or converted to residential, or are located in jurisdictions that they can change the zoning of for their property, for their church. That's really important because if you want to convert a church into an Airbnb or a multifamily property, then you need to be able to do that formally and within the role of the local community. Can a secular entity purchase a religious building? Anyone can purchase it if it's on the market for sale and the sellers agree to sell it to you. What are the economic opportunities that present themselves when you purchase a church building? Well, that depends on the building. Some can be converted to unique Airbnb opportunities. Some can be converted to multi-family buildings. Some churches can come with lots of property which can be used for a variety of commercial purposes if the local zoning allows, or if you can alter the local zoning. Sometimes you can take a religious building built by one religious group and convert it into another religious building designed for another religious organization. You can change the religion that is practiced there if you own it. You can even tear down the entire religious structure if there's a lot of land that comes with it and build another commercial building there. Some people are starting their own religions and buying their own church to practice it there and attract the kind of congregation that they hope will become followers. Starting your own religion is not easy, but it becomes a little bit easier if you have your own church. Here's another interesting thing we noticed about the prices of churches. If you go to various websites, the websites which sell a religious property, then you'll see massive buildings that are priced really modestly. Now, there can be a number of reasons for that. They may cost a fortune to heat or to cool or to maintain. But the flip side of that is that religious organizations don't pay taxes. So the savings there are massive. From purely a real estate investment perspective, if you look at the churches online that are for sale and you see how much land most of them come with, then you'll notice why those opportunities are getting the attention that they are from investors. Just the land alone is very interesting and full of opportunities if the zoning and the terms of the deal make sense. Needless to say, if you're thinking about doing this, then you should consult with both your real estate attorney and your real estate agent before you make the purchase. You should also have a very carefully constructed plan to determine how you'll proceed and to turn this into a viable money-making opportunity. But I will say this, when you inspect some of the churches and look at the quality of the construction, then you'll see that some of these older buildings were built to a much higher construction standard than the way they build buildings today, especially residential buildings. The quality of most new builds is very poor. It's amazing. We believe that's why a lot of smart investors are giving churches and religious buildings a new look and some serious consideration now in their search for investable properties that are viable. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.